Othard, I didn't know that you hung out in these parts. Are you following me?
Well, I'm full of surprises.
Aye.
Gentlemen.
Aye, cheers to that, good sir.
And with that means you should shout something out for Saturday.
Yeah, Saturday night, guys. Starshatter, man. I've been loving this campaign, the Starshatter campaign. Black Knight is an awesome DM. In the beginning of it, I was a little nervous that it was going to drag a little bit more, but Black Knight has a certain way of storytelling, and like once you get used to it as a player, you're just all in. You're just there. You're all in. And it's we're playing Starshatter. We have some interesting mechanics that we have really gone over. I talked with Black Knight for hours this weekend, multiple just chats, he and I, to work out how we can include you guys in the chat in what we're doing. So we're going to put polls up in the chat. You guys are going to be able to vote on like either our next missions or like what we're going to name this shuttle that hopefully we'll be able to revive, or, you know, like if we decide to go on a vacation or we go to a bar, maybe we'll put up a poll. Like, it's going to be awesome. We're working on mechanics my goal is to build a system in this game and work with Black Knight to do it. And he is the DM. So the rule on Starshatter is the DM's word is final. That means that in Starshatter, that thing that I host on my channel, if Black Knight says no, that's it. That's where it lies. If he says it doesn't matter what transgressions none of it, that's it, right? If he says no, not comfortable with it, not doing it, Black Knight's word is final. He and I have talked a lot about it. What we're going to do is we're going to institute a super chat system as well. And if Black Knight says, hey, if the chat helps you out, you can send in a $1 super chat, because I'm not here to gouge people, but we talked about how something that could get the chat more excited and more involved in the game. And they send in a $1 super chat, and you can give the character of your choice a reroll on a bad roll. Right. And so it's like a way for you in the audience to help us through our adventure. And it's going to be totally up to Black Knight on this stuff. And we might tweak it and work it and build it better. And maybe it's too open in the beginning, and maybe we reel it in a little bit, but I've seen other channels do similar stuff. But man, we've been busting our humps to work on this. So
yeah, you have. I've seen it kind of evolve on the screen as the weeks went on. But also, speaking of channels, James, you are charging right toward the goal, aren't you?
Royce, what if we want to give the bad guys the re-roll?
You can. You can.
Really?
You actually can.
Yep.
You can donate $1 to Black Knight and give the bad guys a reroll. That's 100% allowed. So, and that way it makes it, and we're hoping that we can kind of make things a little bit more even that way. And then depending on how even it gets, I've talked with Black Knight, we'll see how it goes. But if it's kind of spread even for rerolls between like our hero party and like Black Knight's or even just NPCs, or Black Knight's bad guys that he controls, you guys may be able to, if you guys really want to get into it, to send in, $1. And I won't accept it. If you send in $1, like, here's a $5, here's a $5 super chat for 5 reroll. No. $1, 1 reroll. That's it. We're not doing here's a $5 for 5 reroll. No, $1, 1 reroll. That's a hard stance on my side. But limitations. But it's a way for you guys. But yeah, you can totally actually give rerolls to the bad guys. 100%. That is absolutely part of the mechanic. Because it wouldn't be fair otherwise.
If you get somebody who's in a cantankerous mood with deep pockets, you guys are in trouble.
Oh, I am aware. I am aware.
Have you ever heard of this man called Kiko?